Hey folks, Randy here, Dolan Cut and Trim. So, I've been thinking a lot about lawn trucks, lawn vehicles. And I've been thinking a lot about, what's the next vehicle that I should get? I currently have two trucks on the road right now, a 98 Dodge Dakota that's got four-wheel drive, and that's what I use, and it's just got a regular bed on it. And that's what I use for like dump runs, for pulling trailers if I need to, and it's my primary vehicle for when I'm working out in the snow. And then I have a 2003 Dodge Ram 1500 with a landscape bed on it, and that's what I use primarily for mowing lawns. The Dakota can be used as a backup. That used to be my primary, but I use the Dodge Ram for that. And after having used, smaller truck and a bigger truck, you start thinking about what what should the next vehicle be, and it almost gets a little bit of anxiety because it's a big deal. It's like I see some guys they're just buying trucks and selling trucks and just going. I'm not like that. I look for really, really, really good deals on equipment, and I want to buy that equipment and I want to own it for a long time. And so I'm slow to buy, slower to sell. So I just want to keep it going for as long as possible. And so there's a lot of anxiety with it because part of me is like, well, I actually would love to get like a Dodge Ram 2500 with a dually. I'm not sure why, but I just feel like that with the long bed, just because I feel like that would be a good thing to have. I could put a ramp rack on it, blah blah blah. But then my brain goes the other direction, where I'm like, well, no, honestly, for mowing, this Dodge Ram is really overkill, and it would be probably more efficient and better if I got something like a Ford Ranger or an S10, or a Dodge Dakota that's not a stick shift, and put a landscape bed on that. That would work better for mowing, and so then I go and I go back and forth, and it starts to mess with my head because I'm like, I don't know what I need to do. I don't know. But then as I'm thinking about it, I feel like God speaks to me and says like, hey, why are you even thinking about this? When you needed a truck, what happened? And the truth is, like, God literally just dropped the truck in my lap. When I bought the not the Dakota, when I bought the Dodge Ram 1500, I'll never forget it. I was literally talking to my wife, and I said, Michelle, I think I need a bigger truck, and I really think, what I'm really looking for is like a Dodge, like a full-size truck. But honestly, it doesn't even need to have the bed on it because I just want to take the bed off and put like a flat bed on there anyway. My problem is I'm not interested in paying more than $1,500 for this truck. And she said, well, let's pray about it, and see if God provides. And so that's what we did. And literally 6 hours later, my Dodge Ram 1500 that I own now, this was in 2018, showed up on Craigslist for $1,500. Nothing wrong with it. It just didn't have a bed. And so God reminded me of that. It was like, when you needed a truck, I provided you a truck. So why are you wasting any brain matter at all on this topic? Don't you think I'll take care of you? And it's like, you know what? That's true. And I think it drives people nuts because, like, I try hard. I read a lot of business books. I do my best to learn as much as I can about running a business, but I don't know. I heard somebody say that the longer you're in business, the more you realize you don't know that much about business. And that's really the case. I personally find it embarrassing um, how little I feel like I know about running a company. I actually feel like a failure a lot of the time because I just run around just with no idea what I'm doing. Like I'm good at mowing lawns and stuff like that. But as far as like running a business, I'm just running by the seat of my pants. But I think it's almost a good thing because it puts me in a position where I just have no choice but to trust God with the outcome of what happens, because I know without Him, there's just no way this would work. I'm not a good businessman. Um, I do my best, but like I don't have like a lot of business savvy. I mean, I can list off some really stupid decisions I've made business wise. But I kind of have a cheat code almost where if I trust God and I learn to follow His lead, um, that it just more or less just puts me. I'm just here for the ride. Um, when I need, my family's never gone without. We've been very blessed. We've been able to travel more than we've ever been able to travel before. We've been able to help friends when when they needed it. I've been able to be there for my wife and son. Well, both sons now, but like when my son's had physical issues, I've been able to be there for him, and it's because of this business. And it's I don't know. It's just it's a weird feeling because part of me is like, well, not part of me. I need to keep learning and I need to keep growing and learning how to run business better and do a better job to steward what God has given me. But on the other hand, I know that when I need something or when it's time for the business to make a change or an adjustment, I know God's going to put it in my lap. And so it takes a lot of the stress of business ownership out of it, because I know when it's time for X to happen, God will make it clear. And until it's clear, I don't need to worry about it. So just bringing it back full circle, I keep thinking about getting a work truck, and I start stressing about how expensive trucks have gotten. And I get that reminder. Why are you thinking about that? I got it taken care of. Like, it's literally, it's akin to like my son stressing about what he's going to have for dinner. It's really is like that, where it's like, like, son, you've had dinner every day of your life. We're literally batting 1,000%. We'll always take care of you. You will eat. And I feel like I have that same kind of deal going when it comes to my business, where God's like, when you were going to go full time in your business, you didn't even know you were going full time yet, but I got you a commercial mower for $350, and you didn't even know you were going full time when you got that. So I took care of you. When you needed a back, when I've had equipment stolen. This has happened multiple times. I've had equipment stolen, and I haven't asked for anything. I haven't gone to people and said, hey, could you please give me something? I would never do that. But I've had equipment stolen, and then on the same day, this happened twice, someone's just given me that same piece of equipment back, except a better version. I had a Echo SRM 225 stolen, and then the same day that I discovered it was stolen, someone gave me a steel, I can't remember what they call it, what the numbers are, but steel like FS90R, I think the 90R. I don't remember what the alphabet part is. And then I had a steel BR 550 stolen. Same day, somebody gave me a Red Max. I don't remember what it is now. I still have it, but I'd have to go look and see what it is. But it was a more powerful blower than the BR550. And so I don't get stressed as much as I think other business owners might, because I know I have a cheat code, which is I know that I got a God that's taking care of me. And so I'm more or less along for the ride, which is such a cop-outy way to talk about business, but I just don't know how else to frame it. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I spend very little time stressing about dual and cut and trim, because I know I got a God that's taking care of me. So, I don't know. This has been on my mind, and I just wanted to share it. You know, it's not the most lawn care related content, but you know, it's been on my mind, so I wanted to share. So, it's Randy with Dual and Cut and Trim. Have a good one.